There's a place I go.
Welcome to the Black Wedding Market. Meet the vendors. Long before you arrive, they have you in mind. They bring what they are passionate about: music, flowers, catering, decor, desserts, hairstylists, and barbers. Those who can help you plan for your wedding and for your family and so much more. All are here to help you make your wedding day the day of your dreams. In the episodes to come, we'll introduce you to some of the vendors, their specialties, and why they may be a good fit for your wedding dream team. We can't wait to help you bring your dream wedding to life.
My name is Gwendolyn Davis. Everybody calls me Miss Gwen. The name of my business, my brand is Alexandra Lee Designs, and I'm based out of Houston, Texas. I've been a seamstress since high school. I took a class. It was so funny. I took this class in high school because I didn't want to take a math class. So I took an elective and I took sewing. Started sewing from there. I've been doing wedding dresses since 2016. My goal for Alexandra Lee Designs is to continue to create beautiful looks for young women. I've also created a magazine that reaches out to the 40 plus women, because as far as Alexandra Lee Designs go, I do want to take that to the older women. We have so much for the young girls nowadays. I'm just looking to, if you're 40 plus, I really want to be able to create something to make you look fabulous. I've been doing wedding dresses since 2016. I started out creating the whole dress itself, and it slowly ended up going into alterations because periodically I'll have brides come through and they want dresses altered. But for the most part, I prefer doing the whole dress from the beginning to the end. So the creation of Alexandra Lee Designs, our brand started in the garage in 2016 with me and my daughter. And my daughter is Courtney Renee Hall. Yeah, she was my junior designer, even though I did all the sewing. Now I tell you what, the picture that I have that I love the most is the picture that we're at the Fashion X fashion show in Austin, Texas. And she and I are working together, and we're sitting there, and I got some stuff and she's doing some stuff. We got heads tied up, and the show is about to start like in the next 5 hours. And she was really working. She was working really, really hard. And it's one of those times that even when I look at that picture, I get goosebumps, because it's like, dang, we were there together. Because, she works. She's an engineer. She don't have to do it, but she loves it. So to have her take the day and come hang out with me and do that, it was great. Yeah. I learned how to do wedding dresses by going to school. I was laid off my job in 2007 at MD Anderson Cancer Center. After that, I decided to go to school because I wanted to do something at that point in time for me and not for corporate America. So I enrolled in the fashion design program, and several of the courses were on wedding designs. I went to Houston Community College here in Houston, Texas. I make custom dresses, preferably. I do alterations, but that's just not really where I want to go. I work my business full time. Started out part time. However, after COVID, things kind of got a little busy with a couple of shows that I was offered to do. And from that point on, it seemed like the clients just picked up, and I haven't been able to go back to work full time for anybody else but myself. That's a funny story. I got started in the wedding industry as a designer from creating all of my daughter's bridal dresses. Recreating, I should say, because basically what happened, she got married in 2004. She went to Katie Mills Mall. She bought out every green dress they had. And she brought them home and said, okay, can you create something out of this? She had 6 bridesmaids and a maid of honor. So I took all the dresses and I basically cut them down and recreated them, and they had some beautiful dresses. What inspired me to specialize in bridal, wedding, and other garments is the fact that I love bling. I love being creative. I love making dresses outside of what the norm is. My profession, if I were to say, would be non traditional bridal gowns. My favorite part of wedding dress design and the process is the sketching. Because once I sketch the dress, then I pretty much know where I'm going. And in a sketch, you can do anything. You can take it from here to, you can make it as big as you want, as elaborate as you want. And, you know, it's up to the client to say yes or no. To alter to alter a wedding dress takes about a day. To create a custom design from the beginning to the end, depending on the difficulty of the dress, it could be anywhere from a week to 2. I work alone. I need an assistant, but right now I work alone. The difficulties that I found with making a wedding dress is when I have a client that we've already set the stage for the size of the dress, and she, due to stress or whatever, she goes and she gains maybe about 20 pounds. And then she comes back for that final fitting, and the dress does not fit, and I have to struggle to create something to, either it's going to buy more fabric to add it into the dress, or sometimes it's just actually recreating the whole back part of the dress itself, to make it fit perfectly. We fit up until the very last day of a piece. For instance, when I'm doing bridal, the day that my bride is supposed to pick up her dress, she puts that dress back on and do a fitting. Anywhere that there's any kind of changes or anything that needs to be done, I do it while she waits, and she takes the dress home that day. But my last fitting is to actually critique every, so that she's gorgeous. I've designed a dress for celebrities. Uh, I've designed a dress for Latavia Robertson, former singer of Destiny Child. I also created a design dress for Just Brittany on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I've worked on the television show Marry Me Now on the OWN network. I actually did the alterations to the 8 bridal dresses for the contestants. I've designed a bridal dress for the bride, and I've also designed dresses for the bridal party. I stay up to date with the latest fashion trends basically by looking at some of the designers that I admire, like Christian Siriano. Um, and for me, I also see the people that are around me and what they're wearing. Since I don't deal with trends, my trend is basically what's in my head, if that makes sense. And I usually let my fabric speak, and my fabric is always telling me to create something funky. Usually my clients find me, I would say about 50% finds me through word of mouth. The other 50% can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and my website page. Okay, my Facebook page is Alexandria Lee Designs. My website page is www.aleedesigns.com.